Hi everyone, it's Dr. Pat here. I've got the first of the 3 follow-up videos I promised you from the half hour to a healthy back workshop you all attended recently. So you'll remember at the workshop there were 3 key components to keeping your spine healthy and injury free. You need to go through full spinal range of motion, deep postural correction, and also spinal strengthening. So I recommend this on a daily basis, in particular the spinal range of motion, which I'm going to show you now. So here we go. As I said to you, this is best done first thing in the morning so you can tell where your restrictions lie. I'm doing this now, it's early afternoon, and I'm going to feel fairly pain-free as I do it all pain-free, but it was a different thing first thing this morning. So we do a general spinal screen. It's chin down to your chest, round out the upper back, round out your low back. Okay, so we're looking for where the restrictions lie. So with me this morning, I slowly tilted my chest down, tension and tightness built in my lower neck. This part of my back didn't hurt too much, but as I came around further, my middle back was really tight and locking, and that lets me know where I need to work on as I go through the phases of my spinal rehabilitation and spinal correction. Okay, so that's the screen, chin down, chest down, all the way to the ground. Look for where the restrictions are and slowly come back up, tilt your head backwards. Then we go into neck range of motion. So firstly we rotate side to side, seeing what the limits of the neck are, and we do 4 to 5 times in each direction. Following this, sideways lean. Keep your chin up and try and drop your ear down towards your shoulder. Pay attention to how far you can go and see if you feel this improves as the weeks go on. Following that, tuck your chin all the way down. Your chin should be able to touch your chest here. Tuck all the way down. Okay, no room for a finger in there, and slowly look all the way back. A backward bend is quite challenging first thing in the morning. If it feels really tight, don't push it too far. Chin down, chin back 4 to 5 times. And then lastly, give yourself a double chin and push your chin right out. Double chin, chin right out, 4 to 5 times. So we've got our neck moving, all the joints nice and lubricated and mobile, less likely you're going to hurt it. You're already feeling more awake because these sensitive little joints in the neck are sending information up to your brain that things are starting to move and it's time to wake up. Now, our upper back, lots of people get tight through here with desk posture. They get burning between their shoulder blades. This crushes down in your lungs, it brings your head forward, gives you shoulder problems. So you really want to open your chest up. So this movement is the key one. So we round ourselves out and we slowly bring our chest up and push ourselves through. Round out and push through. Round out and push through. 5, 6, 7, 10 times. You're not really going to overdo it. Start to get those joints open and moving. Then we lean. Sideways. Sideways. Seeing which side is tighter. Traditionally my left side is always tighter. So I'll go through and really stretch that left side. Open a few times and see if I can even it up. I might even grab onto a door frame and really push myself through to open up my rib cage there. And then we rotate. I prefer to do this sitting down so it locks out the pelvis, and we rotate our upper body side to side. So I'll just normally sit on the side of my couch and do that. If you've got a chair close at hand, rotate. So we've got the joints in the middle back going forwards and backwards, sideways and rotating. Once again, all those little facet joints will be feeding information up to the brain and you're going to start feeling more awake. Lastly, the low back part. And this should be done daily, by the way, remember that. So we're going to stick your bottom out and bring it back under. We're feeling, is there some tightness, tension or pain there? If there's tension when you stick your bottom back, if there's pinching here, we're going to open up our hips. So we're just going to step forward and stretch that hip open. 5, 6 seconds, nothing too major. We're just dealing with general motion at this stage. We're not looking at specific injuries, okay? So this is different to if I get someone to do a deep hip opening stretch. This is just a general get the body moving in the morning, okay? So then I'll go and recheck that. Great, there's a lot less tension on the back here. I've opened my hips up, okay? Then lastly, it's just a bit of side to side, jiggling, sliding, gliding with the hips. So we've got all of that opened up. One extra one I like to throw in, if you've got the time. If you don't have the time, make the time. We stand here, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to drop down into a deep squat. This is how kids play for hours on end with their Lego. why I love this movement is it gets your ankles through their full range, your knees and the back of your hips through its full range of motion. You can put a bit of weight over each ankle, really open up the ankle joints. It'll be great for your balance. It'll really open up your posture, and you know it's really important if these joints don't get moved through their full range enough, so when they do actually get tested, you're not just going to fall because your ankle's weak. It's used to being used like that. So go through those every morning, find out where the restrictions are, and that'll guide the next step of what you need to do. Okay, so that's video number 1, full spinal range of motion. You'll find video 2 on deep postural correction landing with you shortly as well. Okay guys, have a great day.